Well, we started our journey. Right, man.
Thank you.
You are doing your job.
There's a better attendance here than all the people who are with me.
There comes our president.
Oh, thanks. Excuse me.
We've arrived in Luxembourg. Christy, anything to say?
No, it's beautiful. The flight was lovely. I mean, those that aren't here, well, I'm afraid you've missed a really good trip.
Yeah.
So this is where all the radio programs came from in the 1930s.
That's right, I remember that. All the rock programs. Radio Luxembourg. Well, we've arrived. What's the room like, Carol?
Oh, it looks very nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Very good.
Oh, it's a nice big bed. Oh, is that a jacuzzi in there as well?
No, it's not jacuzzi, it's just...
I bet we got no beer in the fridge. This is all right, isn't
You did ask for a superior room big enough for your long legs.
it? Did you fill the fridge up with grog?
No, I did not.
Was more to the river before, but then in the 8th century came the Vikings as they came in England, and they raided everything, so they moved here the merchants and the craftsmen, and there was a clergy. Everything that was clergy. And he looks nice. What they did was in the project look at that. That was the Jewish part. The Jewish Constantine, he was the one who adopted Christianity, the state religion. He resided in here, and he was the Roman Empire. So we governed you in England, everything was here. Here was for England, France, and Belgium. It was all done from here. It was a huge town, not bigger than in
What is he doing, Andres? What is he going to do?
Slide down. That means you'll be coming back to Trier again.
We make a photo.
Is that right? Oh, okay. All worn out.
We'll come tomorrow afternoon. Colin and Meg, where is he?
It's not a very popular game, but we do play it there.
Oh, we were on it. It was the bloody heart, I'll tell you. We were there 2 weeks ago and it was 43 degrees. Yes, it was. Today we arrived.
It's about 26, 28 at night.
The only thing I was thinking was, well, just a minute, because I don't really yes, we are enjoying what I read.
Professor Klitzmann. He is the driver, is the organizer of the SMW Intersect, and he will explain us a little bit how sparkling wine is made. And afterwards we'll have a wine tasting, and we'll go upstairs to our castle. Be surprised. Castle of Laberland Castle. I will meet you there, and then we can make photos, because I'm sure that you'll be dying to make photos. And so I'll leave the word for this.
Very simple.
So I'm the president of the Rotary Club Lamskai Hunsrück, and some words for you. Some people actually went to Franklin's already in the hotel. So dear Rotarian friends, we wish you a warm welcome here in Trier, and we are glad to have you with us. Hopefully you have had a safe trip and enjoyed already Trier a little bit in the afternoon. So it's a wonderful city of Trier, and the lady told me already you bring the nice weather from England. Thanks a lot for that. I have to apologize for my English, which gets a little bit because I'm using it not so often anymore. I used to work in Luxembourg in a company, so we speak a lot of English. But nowadays I have a bakery, so we don't need English so much. But this using English, there was a nice story in Luxembourg. I attended a meeting, it was a media meeting, and so the speaker was the Grand Duke of Luxembourg, and the speaker, I guess, of course he must have been a Scottish guy, he introduced him as the Grand Duck of Luxembourg. That was so anyway, we try our best to have a good conversation with you and to make it quite comfortable for you here in Trier. As you know, for now in the evening we have this introduction with SMB, Sektkellerei. Some people call me already, what is champagne? We call it Sekt here in that region. And tomorrow there is the bus to Bernkastel, which is situated at the Mosel. And everything is very well organized by Andreas. Thanks a lot for you, and I hope you have a great day. He is responsible for the whole weekend, and that's very nice for me as president that he took the whole organization. So dear Rotarian friends, once again, herzlich willkommen in Trier. We hope you have a nice weekend together and you enjoy ours.
Thank you.
Die Sektherstellung bekommen wir ein Blatt, das ist ja auf Englisch und Deutsch. Die Sektherstellung erklärt.
Let's explain in English a little bit how sparkling wine is made.
Ich darf Sie ganz herzlich begrüßen bei der Samenmosel Winzersekt. Erzeugergemeinschaft zu uns gehören rund 100 Weingüter, qualitätsorientierte Weingüter von der gesamten Mosel.
About 100 winemakers are organized here in this SMW that come from the whole Mosel region.
Vor 32 Jahren hatten wir die Idee, selber Sekt hergestellt nach der Champagner-Methode, gleiche Verfahren wie in der Champagner.
30 years ago, we came up producing sort of champagne using the champenoise method. That's a sparkling wine method as it is done in France.
Und hier im Haus wird für die 100 Weingüter, die bringen den Wein und wir machen nach dieser hochwertigen Methode dann aus dem Wein den Sekt.
So there are 100 winemakers, they bring their grapes, their wine here, and the sparkling wine is produced here, following the old route of the French sparkling wine production.
Ja, 1984 haben wir hier dann diese berühmte Försterkellerei gekauft. Die Försterkellerei ist 1905 gebaut worden und war so bis zum Krieg die führende Exportkellerei in Deutschland.
In 1984, they bought this building, which was a former Förster Weinkellerei. Until the war, it was the leading wine exporting company in Germany, all of Germany.
Ja, sie ist gebaut worden von einem Heinrich Kunz, gebaut worden, vielleicht interessant. Dieser Herr Kunz hatte 4000 Quadratmeter in der berühmten Lage Bernkastel Doktor und hat die 1900 an Daimler verkauft, der teuerste Weinberg, der weltweit jemals verkauft wurde. Und von dem Erlös ist die gesamte Kellerei, zweigeschossige Keller gebaut worden, von 4000 Quadratmeter.
There was a winemaker in Bernkastel, Gregor Schmauer, and he possessed 4,000 square meters of a very good wine vineyard in Bernkastel. He sold it and he made enough money to build this huge entire building from the money he gained from the deal. And this is an Art Nouveau style building. Just look outside the facade, it's very, very famous. And
ja, von dem Geld und nicht nur die Kellerei, auch seine Villa ist auch von dem Erlös von diesem Weinberg gekauft.
Yeah, not only did he buy, but did he build this wine cellar here, also his villa is here. So it was the most expensive selling of a vineyard in Germany.
Weißt du, im Bauwerk, das ist die erste Stahlbetonkonstruktion in Rheinland-Pfalz.
The first steel concrete construction in this state of Rhineland.
Vielleicht interessant, Stahlbeton hat nicht nur der Bauingenieur erfunden, sondern der Gärtner Monnier in Paris.
The steel concrete hasn't been invented by an architect or engineered by Gardner Monnier in Paris.
Er hat Blumenkübel gemacht, die sind oft auseinandergebrochen. Und hatte dann die Idee, wenn ich in den Mörtel Draht hineinmache, hält das besser zusammen.
Yeah, he built huge flower pots which fell apart. So he had the idea of just putting wire inside the concrete, and that was the idea of the steel concrete building.
Und deshalb heißt das Eisen, was im Stahlbeton drin ist, Monnier-Eisen.
And therefore the iron in here, the iron bars are called Monnier iron.
Ja, dann würde ich vorschlagen, wir werden über die Sektproduktion jetzt durch den Keller gehen, dass Sie das mal selber sehen. Und nachher werden wir die Sekte probieren und dabei kann ich weitere Erklärungen.
We're going downstairs to the cellar to have a look around and we'll explain everything. Is anyone here who isn't good at walking? It's not far, but it's maybe a bit steep. So if anyone prefers to stay up here, we invite you to sit. But it's not. Is it safe? Wie lange?
Ja, es sind zwei Geschosse.
Two stories.
Es gibt keinen Aufzug.
There's no.
Die Kellerei steht unter Denkmalschutz und das Denkmalamt untersagt uns einen Aufzug zu bauen. Hier dieser Krater dort oben, 1905 gebaut, der ist noch von dieser Zeit. Aber das ist für Materialien nicht
So we still have only have the iron crane from 1905, but since the whole building is under protection, they're not allowed to install the lifts, so we have to take the stairs. That's not very good.
Also wenn jemand nicht so gut gehen kann, kann er ja hier machen. So, dann gehe ich vor.
Very smart. You're very smart. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? May I have your attention? Just 5 minutes. Yeah. Let me please explain something to you. My name is Anakram. I am one of the knights of this chapter in Trier. We have about 11,000 members worldwide in Germany, in Austria, Switzerland, North and South America. We are a club which has been existed since the year 1859. Our guiding spirit is the eagle owl. So whenever we come in here, we have to bow from the eagle owl, because the eagle owl watches us. He watches us whether our play is clean and not bawdy. We're not allowed to talk about politics, about religion, and about women. We are only
in that order.
Members, male members, and we play a game of chivalry. We are supposed to be knights, and I'm one of the 3 knights on the throne, and we play a game which the basis is friendship, art, and humor. We laugh about ourselves, we laugh about our the things we cannot attain in life. We're not perfect, we laugh about ourselves, and that's our game. Everyone plays his role, no one is perfect. One plays music, the one does poetry, that's in my case I am here the poet. And others paint, others do whatever they like. They come up with a spontaneous idea, and it's a theatrical play. It's a theatrical play which takes place every Wednesday here in our castle, and well, that's about it. I put on this gown, and when I was a page, I got all those little medals, because whatever you do, you get a medal.
Sounds like Boy Scouts.
The throne gives you a medal for everything you do and you say, and that's one of my collections. And
A lot of medals, you've done lots of
well,
stuff.
that's about it. So now I give the word to Mr. Schmidt again.
Very good.
That's my, and poor Hans, he is still, where is he? Yeah, that's Hans, take his son. That's poor Hans, he was one of our members, and as you all know, he unfortunately died.
How would you understand? How would you know from the inscription? You don't know the...
It's Tiki-san, it's tequila, it's Mexico, tequila, and san is a Japanese word for Mr., sorry.
Right.
So, Mr. Tequila. There's the pan and the tequila, and the samurai sword.
Wenn noch jemand etwas nachhaben will, dann muss ich noch ein bisschen einschenken.
Cheers, Subash. Cheers, mate. Cheers. Good chilling. Siva.
Loud clap, we don't say cheers, we say hey.
Do you prefer the first one? Yeah.
We have a language of our own.
Yeah.
Siva.
And it's a slate, on the ground is slate, and you can taste the minerals of the slate.
Ist in the first one.
First one, yes.
Weil hier noch gibt es einen Muschelkalk-Kreideboden. Der ist so nussartig. Die hat einen ganz anderen Geschmack vom Boden.
Champagne is different ground, it's more like chalk, muscle chalk, and it's quite a different taste from the ground.
Few words, David. Go on, David.
And of course, my children, I'm just talking about the kids, you know, and I'm talking about 7-year-olds, I'm talking about 45-year-olds. Well, thank you very much, everybody. That's very kind of you. We keep it relevant in the world. My daughter saying happy anniversary, Dad. So I then caught me to really talk me by saying happy anniversary, and completely forgot. like drinking sparkling wine or champagne, but they are afraid of opening the bottle.
Aber beim Öffnen wird zu 90% ein Fehler gemacht.
But to 90% you make a mistake when trying to open the bottle.
Ich zeige Ihnen das. Für die Kapsel, dann hält man so fest und dreht hier der Frau. Dann lasse ich das hier dran. Man kann den Korken besser greifen lassen. Diese Aggravation.
It's easier to grab the cork.
Und dann ganz wichtig, niemals so aufmachen, immer die Flasche schräg aus.
To the side.
Dann spritzt es nicht. Und man hält den Korken fest und dreht mit der Flasche.
You have to move the bottle.
How do you move the bottle? Just move the bottle, Polly. Move the bottle.
Das hat aber viel verkauft.
Mein Favorit ist 95er Weißburgunder.
1995,
Pinot Blanc.
Pinot Blanc.
We're leaving at 9 absolute sharp. So can we be 9:15 in reception, please? 9:15. 9:15. He just told me he's got a pair of pants the same colour.
Well, where are we?
In Koblenz.
A little bit higher.
You missed me already, haven't you? Yeah, you.
Wow. What we got here? So lovely and quiet as well.
Document 1030, and both parts belong together since 1905. So 9 years ago there was a very special year for us. We celebrated the 100 years belonging together, and therefore several festivities were during the year. Bernkastel on this side is little, but later you will tell me it is beautiful. And it has only about 1,000 citizens. Kues on the other side has nearly...
What size is that?
Rising on the river, isn't it?
Yeah.
Year 1692, when a big fire burned down nearly all of the castle, and since that time we only have ruins. But also the ruins, it was never rebuilt. But also the ruins are very important because of the wonderful view you can get from there. You will imagine. Bernkastel is 130 meters above sea level. The castle is 268 meters high. And here we say a whole bus fits in. That means about 50 people can have a glass of wine at the same time. And I told you, every year we have Christmas market. And at that time they make a special house.
What's going on there?
No, sit. You have to sit here. And look angry.
Look angry.
Yeah. You have to show this. You have to show. Yeah, now from the street.
Gentlemen, the request is to leave the road and come up here. They come round very fast around the corner.
Yeah, that's right. Sometimes they run around the corner, and so I... Now, like the history tells us, he sent the doctors away with the medicine bottles, you can see. But he takes the wine because he believes on the wine. Every day 1 glass of wine is good for the heart and blood circulation. You should not drink 7 weeks nothing and then 7 classes at once. That's not good. But every day 1 glass is healthy.
Now, a few words, Doctor.
Hey, come on, have a glass every day.
Every-
Adult man.
Is it white or red?
It's why don't know the color. The color don't matter. Just drink
Doesn't
it.
matter. Let's say it is red wine.
Just drink. That's all.
drink.
No, it is red wine. It's not wine.
Enjoyed it, so we arranged also a band for you.
And the weather.
So I guess until now everything was fine. The weather was excellent. You know.
Yes.
I asked you to get inside, and so we had our clutch reading, and of course, I guess 7 or 8 speeches.
Yes. Minimum.
And, minimum. So just if you follow me inside, we can start the evening. And asked me, Roman, did you enjoy to be president of Rotary? I'm doing it now for 3 months. And I have to admit, I enjoy it. So I just want to give you an impression what we are doing in our Rotary clubs, and so when you start your presidentship, you're thinking over what can you do, is it attractive for the members to come? And you know, we have at Rotary, we have this program E-Ray, every Rotarian, every year, you know, that you have to donate for polio. They asked you $100 a year. And I thought, oh, we switch it a little bit to every Rotarian once a year. So that means every Rotarian of our club has to commit to the club with one thing he or she can do or organize once a year. So we have 32 members at least, so you have 3/4 of a year already filled. And I say that worked out quite properly. And I want to give you an impression of what we are doing. So we meet on Tuesdays. Last Tuesday we don't have a meeting because we have a meeting tonight. So one evening is saved. Next week we are going to the bakery at my place, and we have now for the time being the young wine. You see it in Doncaster today. They call it Federweißer, which is the young wine, which has just a little bit of alcohol, and people like to eat it with cake of onions. We call it Zwiebelkuchen onion cake, which fits quite nice to this Federweißer.
So you have to stay until next week.
So cake, and we have this Fiedermeister, and hopefully a nice evening. A week later, we go again to a wine manufacturer, but this wine manufacturer, he invested about 3 million euros, and he built around his wine yards. He built little houses which he is rented, and he did it with a famous architect from Italy, Matteo Thun. He's a very famous architect, and so we go to visit this wine manufacturer, and he's showing us his houses, his architectural concept, and all these things he's doing. Then we have another friend in our club. He works for a big brewery, Bitburger. They do a lot of things in soccer and sports, and they create a new beer with no alcohol, and he is telling us not only how they are doing the beer, but all the marketing concept around. They call it a Kloster, a monastery, and so he's telling us about the whole marketing concept, and they introduced it in the German market a couple of weeks ago, quite successful. So I think an interesting evening as well. Then meeting again is postponed because one of our friends, he is here this evening. He has been appointed to a professor. He's a doctor engineer, and he's doing, so he's a teacher at a university, and he's doing a lot of things for the university, for the students. Obviously, he's doing it so well that the Prime Minister of Rheinland-Pfalz wanted him to do this. So instead of having a meeting, we attend this celebration when he gets his
when he gets a real diploma.
So now we are already in October, and I'm on holiday, so we just we call it Plauder meeting. We just meet and talk. Yeah, afterwards we want to talk about service projects we want to do with our club, and 1 week later, a friend of ours, she is not with us tonight, she moved from here to Düsseldorf, she changed the company, it's working now for a big company, Arla Foods. They are doing milk products, milk and cheese and all the stuff around. And so she's only, so I say, a Rotarian once a year, so she's not here very often anymore, but she is now at home, and then she promised to arrange an evening for us with all the products her company is producing and showing us all the things. Afterwards, we have probably also a new candidate. We want to gain new members, and a friend of us, a friend of there, she invited a friend of her. She is a medical doctor, and she's talking about what is it, moderne Strahlentherapie. It's quite so it's a new medical ways of treatment for people. So she's telling us, and hopefully she is interested in Rotary, and probably she will join us. Then we have Margret. She was with us yesterday evening, and also in Bernkastel today. She has her own small fashion company, and she's talking about Coco Chanel, a woman who is really very important for a century, because as she said, Coco Chanel must be quite an impressive person, and of course we invited our spouses to join this evening with us. Because I guess it's a topic which is quite interesting for the
Take your checkbook.
Checkbook, all right.
Then one of our friends, she's lucky to live most of the time in Ascona in Italy, but once in a while she is there, and then she organized a visit in it's a museum for firefighters. Fire Department Museum, and so she organized this evening, and afterwards she invited us to her at home, and she said, when we are in the firefighter museum, we get spicy soup and right, then we there is a big unified project with altogether 4 Rotary clubs, with 2 Rotary clubs from Trier, 1 Rotary club from Saarburg, and we are attending as well in Trier for 4 weeks. We arranged for 4 weeks a stand. We have a big Weihnachtsmarkt. Christmas market. We have a big Christmas market in Trier, and there are a lot of people in the city, and so we arranged really to arrange this stand for 4 weeks, and then we sell Glühwein, which is hot red wine with herbs in it. One of the Rotarian friends, he is a big wine dealer. He gives all the wine, and the women make cookies and all this stuff. And I guess last year we made a profit of about 30,000 euros. And we shared it with 20 clubs, and so all the Rotarians are helping there. So we're coming to the end of the year, where we have a Christmas celebration, and on the 23rd of September, one of our members is inviting at home, so we attended this. So I think you have a little bit of an impression what we are doing. We are doing many things, so, and we really have an active Rotary club. Unfortunately tonight we are not so many members, but I guess we have a nice group here together. Yeah, and at the end, once again, it's very nice to have you with us. We really appreciate to visit you next year in London, and yeah, so that's what I have to say to Charlie. Thank you.
As they say in the home country, follow that. Some of you who were in Cambridge last year probably saw me stand up and make a feeble attempt to address you in German. You can rest assured I will not be trying it again. Why not, indeed? Yes. Everybody said, well, you were president last year, what are you doing here again? Well, there was a special meeting which started at 7 o'clock, and they told me to be there at 7:30. And at 7:29 they passed a resolution that I would be president for another 12 months. And I couldn't turn it down. I was ordered not to turn it down. They said, you might be president, but we tell you what to do. Which is very true. President Roman, thank you for your hospitality this evening and your good lady. It's a pleasure to see you again. And all our Rotarian friends, and I use the word friends quite specifically, that the relationship that Hornchurch and Upminster with your club is, I think, unique. It was started by 2 Rotarian stalwarts who unfortunately are no longer with us. But we continue to remember them, and we remember the good work that they did, and to try and maintain and uphold the principles that they laid down. And from the trip to Cambridge last year, and certainly the fun we've had this year, and the plans that have been made already for next year. Is it the 18th to the 20th of September at the moment?
It's good, it may change.
It may change.
Adjusted. No.
It can't change a lot because if you do, that's our programme out the window. You're there 3 days sitting on the banks of the River Thames feeding the ducks. Anyway, enough for me. Can I give you heartfelt welcome, greetings from our Rotary Club. We look forward to seeing you again soon, and thank you for listening to me this evening. Thank you. We have a presentation for our German fellows. I don't think it's presumptuous, but we hope you like marmalade. We hope 30 of you like marmalade. There's only one. This is going to keep them in marmalade for the next 10 years. And jam as well, yes, but we'll distribute those a little bit later on, no doubt. Or do you want to do it now?
So it's one glass for all of us.
Yes.
I thought it was only one big present.
No. And there's jams in there, Jeff?
About 25 jams, 5 marmalades, about 30.
What is it? What is it?
Tip tree.
Is this we make it?
Yes. These will be distributed at the end, so there will be no early leavers. And I've word with the lady on the door, if nobody leaves, unless they're holding a pot of jam or a pot of marmalade.
Once again, I think we should stand up and drink to the honor of us.
Well, we used to do it.
So Ray, I think you choose the right words, really, that Hans and anyway set up this friendship, and it's on us to continue it. So to these two guys.
So fellows, Hans, cheers.
No, they used to.
We just have a look on the, so we learned something that marmalade is something different than jam. So in Germany you only have marmalade, and so when you told me that orange marmalade,
yes,
with orange it's called marmalade.
Lemon, citrus, or citrus fruits.
Citrus fruits.
But orange is by far the most popular.
So citrus fruits are marmalade, and you only eat them in the morning.
And breakfast on toast.
On the toast.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't eat it by itself.
So we have a lot of things. Tip tree orange, Tony orange, no peel orange, old times orange. And this is old guys orange. So yeah, I think this shows the creativity of who's the guy who But I think really it's a nice symbol for the friendship, and so we are keen to try marmalade.
Keep the friendship sweet.
I hope we see a lot of you next year. So there is some spirit this evening, and we can bring it to
more marmalade.
So when we come over, of course, we bring some wine from the Moselle. Thank you very much, and have a nice evening.
Message for the Old Church in Upminster. We're meeting in reception at 10 a.m. in the morning to go to the Landers Museum. Then we're going to eat Roman food with fingers, togas and laurel wreaths supplied. So 10 o'clock in the morning at the in reception for another fun-filled day.
What time do we check out, Mr.
We
President?
can leave the luggage with the hotel, that's all been arranged, no problems. They're going to put it somewhere safe. It's called a garage.
What time do we check
It's
out?
there when we get back.
Check out before 10.
Before 10.
11 o'clock I think we
Go
have to
out
go
at
to the room.
10, so we'll check.
So with our standard times at most hotels we have to check out. But again, thank you to Roman and his friends for a wonderful evening.
Yeah.
And here's to 2040.
So we're ready.
Prost.
We're all waiting for a coach to take us to a museum.
As a bath by Constantine the Great in the 4th century. You all know Constantine. I need to say that. So, but actually it never was a bath. He left Trier in the 4th century. I don't know the real. It was in the 4th century, and he founded a new capital that was Constantinople. You all
What's this? Beam me up, Scotty, is it?
Yeah, please. Can't make me thingy work.
Oh, well, I'll show you. Well, Cushman, what do you think, mate? What do you think?
Oh, this is fantastic. This is history.
Yeah.
This is about Roman history and...
Today are ruins. The Carmelite monastery was completely demolished. These figures of the apostles are especially significant as they're the last remaining specimens of high Gothic sculpture in Trier.
So you're taking a photo of this one, are you? And what is this? Is that the inner wheel?
That must be the sound of the inner wheel.
We are enjoying here. Don't you worry, we will keep on enjoying.
cooked beef. Yeah, cooked beef.
Like steak? Steak?
Rump steak or?
No, I'm asking, that is like a steak?
No, it's not steak. It's cooked. It's not baked. It's cooked. It's a roast beef. Yeah, roast beef.
Roast beef?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have roast beef with the...
It's not roast beef. It's roast beef. Yeah. You like? Sorry.
That's all right. Are we all here then, boss?
We're here, off you go.
We're all off home now, are we? All had a good time, have we?
Yeah.
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when.
There is a life vest under your seat. Please observe the following demonstration.
Sad, we're on the way home.
Pull the life vest over your head, fasten the belt and pull it tight. Only after having left the aircraft, pull the red tab to inflate the vest. If necessary, inflate it by using the red tube. Should you be entering water,